course, back with another episode of the Roman Republic, and I will end the turn, because honestly there's not much more to do. We saw last time we took portions of portions of Illyria, Eater and Delmenium. We're going to move on to Epidamnos, and then once that, Lentulus and the Third Primigenia will go to Segestica and try to force a treaty where they're my client state. So it's not Thursday, but I decided that I had enough time to put out another episode, and I kind of really wanted to see how this war turns out and what the next one will look like. So that's kind of my motivation for doing this. I'm really hoping that Athenian army decides to move back south. Wrong one. I wanted the other one too. Also the wrong one. No, wrong direction. Whatever. Well, at least the Getae have gone back to Singidun. I'll be happy with that. A lot of movement, though, I'll mention that. Well... Senate feels that the mustering of additional armies would allow us to extend Rome's borders and protect the people. We have 5 legions. How much more could we possibly have right now? Don't answer that. I'm pretty sure I know it's more. Much more. Velathri. I was gonna make a shrine to Mars here. This will give me extra morale to my units. Which, honestly, I need. Or maybe not need, but want. And a little extra public order. Alright, here we're gonna make our consecrated ground and villa. That'll get us some food in this province. Like I said, I gotta wait 3 turns, so 2 more turns, and then I can move out. This city will be up and going. Oh, come on. Fine, they took Epidamnos. At least they're kind of got a little empire here now. We'll see if Athens might be ready to force a war with someone else. Can I at least become an ally?
May Hermes bless us both with skillful tongues, that we may speak our parts well, and so reach agreement.
No, I wasn't gonna do that anyway, but you know. Wow, Carthage is surprisingly unfriendly. They're like, oh, we hate you, but we want your stuff. Of course. Alright. Well, nice little shot of Rome. At tier 2, not much to look at yet. Like I said before a few episodes back, I'm very interested in seeing what is going on in the east. Oh, Athens. I think I know what you're doing.
You have been blessed with courage, so...
Nope. Not doing it. And the The Reti are not becoming my enemy right now. I don't need extra enemies. Unless they force it. More Lemuria. Equites. Okay, public forum. Good. Now what do I want to build here? It's the only Roman structure right now in this city. I could make food, but I'm gonna have that, no problem. If I do an amphitheater, might be useful. Like really useful. Or I could do slaves. Slave trader would be good to have at least one of. I'm not really keen in making a bunch of them. Gives me extra income from industry and agriculture, both of which I have in this province. So, I'm doing it. It's gonna hit public order bad, but I can handle that. That shouldn't be a problem. Out of curiosity, is the Celtic Confederation one piece?
I have little gain in wasting the day on you. What you say had better please my ears.
Okay, no trade agreement, got it.
For my people, I accept. If there is fault in this choice, let the gods find it in me.
If I pay you back... Oh. Wow. Eventually, my friends. But not yet.
Are you brave or foolish? Or just mad? Well, speak. I will listen before I turn you inside out.
No. Well, they're happy enough, and maybe that will make them think again of that. But at the least, I have myself a province up here to be yet another buffer state. This will probably make the north... Okay. I see what's happening. I knew it. I knew Lebo was gonna have to go and help out. Why? Why are you so set on making the Julii the primary Roman family? It's irritating. If I sit by, Liguria falls. If Liguria falls, I go to war with a weakened Rhaetia. I gain Medlan, and I move up and make Coria a client state. In either case, Lebo gets the glory. Jeez. Go figure. Is this rebelled? No. It's getting better. Stop getting better. Alright. Well, our Illyrian War is over. But I can't move that army out because I'm still waiting for that to get better. We'll see what happens, but I'm pretty sure, yeah, negative 77. Someone's going to be my enemy soon. Okay, I will admit this was not where I thought the next front of the war would be. The north I thought was relatively secure for the time being. I stand corrected. I'm going to need to attack and take territory in the Cisalpine Gaul still. Take Mediolanum, which ultimately, all things considered, to be fair, I was probably going to do it, but I was wanting to wait till a later time when I had a more secure position in the east and west rather than worrying about the north. Didn't really want to touch that bubble, but it looks like I'm going to have to. Interesting. Trade with this valued ally is no longer possible. That's what I thought.
Ever in service to Rome.
Alright. Well, we know we got a war now. We got a battle. We're gonna march. March here and take it. Declare war. The Helvetii and the Nori. So, well, who are they at war with? The Liguri? Let's see if we can make a treaty with the Ligurian Navy.
I have little gain in wasting the day on you.
War against the
What you say had better please my...
No.
It is true. The glory... I welcome you, worthy speaker. I listen because your people are known to have honor.
Okay, no. Got it. Celtic Confederation has been broken? By who? Oh, I'm gonna let that rebel and just take it. Oh, yeah, that's right. In the meantime, this looks pretty good. Shrine to Jupiter gives me wealth from all sources, +2 to tax harvesting. Latin culture. That's more Latin culture. Romanization edict, wealth from culture. Wealth from industry. Entertainment. It's really between Minerva and Jupiter. I'm leaning towards Jupiter, so I'm gonna do that. Look at that, automatically got 10 units there. Forestati, a Principe, Rorari, 2 plebs, and a levy. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. Alright, with that, Primigenia is going over here. Ooh, I don't dare. Okay. So we're gonna hold fast there. How old is he? 36? We got a ways still for that. First things first. Liguria, you are an unworthy
Are
enemy.
Are you brave or foolish? Or
and an unworthy ally.
victory for Rome! Kill the cowards!
Slave him.
At once.
Ignominious end to an ignominious faction. You are not worthy. Third Primigenia is on its way. I know this gives them a turn to kind of build back up here at Medlan, but I think I'm going to go ahead and let it happen. One, I really don't have a choice. It was either march against Liguria or march against Medlan, and I want Medlan, but I can stomach going to war in the winter. I should be okay. Legio 2 Antiqua is still in Illyria, which is good. I don't have a really problem with that. I might just start a new one. I mean, why not? Ooh, and I'll make Drusus in it. I know that's House Julia, but
Ready for orders. I want hourly
that
patrol.
should placate the objective there for that. -3 morale for all enemy units. I like it. It's a what? A Fustus? Yeah.
Soldiering. It's a good life.
Okay, 4 turns, and the
That's your command.
6th Illyrica will be up and going. He's got a fancy shield. I like his look. I'll agree. Alright. Alright. Good enough. So, I have a feeling if Syracuse, Carthage declares war on me soon, I'm not going to be in a position to be able to protect against them. I'm probably going to have an issue with massive stacks coming against Sicily again. That's my theory anyway. We'll see if I'm right. Looks like Athens is getting their final conquest of the Celtiberian lands. Celtic Confederation. Get the unit right. My curiosity for the East will have to wait till later. We still got problems in the West.
Rome will be proud of her son.
Yeah, we'll go for that. Alright, who are they at war with? Ha! Interesting. And suddenly, we have good relations with them. Well... Too bad.
Greetings. Speak plain and without. We hunger for battle. Let them cower before
I want my city.
Siege to the settlement. Let them cower before Rome.
We'll wait a turn there.
Ready for orders. Make haste, men.
We'll march there. We're gonna wait there. Build that up. We'll see what happens. I'll say I'm probably having overkill in Illyria. 2 legions in one province is pretty rough unless there is threat of imminent invasion, but I just feel like I need that public order taken care of, and that's probably the best way to do it. If I could crush these guys, that'd be nice. Looks like I'm going to have a fight. Pull back.
Fall back! Destination reached.
Yeah, I didn't think so, and now they're overextended. I'm gonna fight that one army in the field. That'll hurt them bad. Octavius Nero. Counter the rumors as negative fourth. I'll take the hit. I don't need to spend that much money early on that. Alright, now with that barracks completed, I should have a few new garrison units in this city, and... Ooh, I'm gonna have a rebellion. Well, I'm well placed. But I should... yeah, that went up to 12 units now.
Ready for battle.
I got good Illyrian cav. Got auxiliary Illyrian raiders and coastal levies. Coastal levies are not good. Honestly, neither of these guys, but I do like their base morale. And they're kind of a unique unit. So there's my 20-man army right there. They have a lot of slingers. I'll give them that. Got a lot of heavy cav. I don't like that. Okay, we're gonna, in this episode, secure these two locations. Whoa, we're not. Okay, you know what?
Let them cower before Rome.
New option.
At your command.
Crush that army.
Victory for Rome.
Night attack really doesn't do anything for me. Okay, so we're going to defeat this army in the field, and then we'll move to assist at Midland. And that's our plan anyway. We'll see if it works. Feeling I'm gonna have to move that other army up. Well, we knew this would be rough going against 3 factions, but having the completion of Cisalpine Gaul ought to be worth it, and if we can subjugate those other 3 kingdoms, that would be good. The only unit they really got that bothers me is that Oathsworn. They're no joke, but my Cavs should be able to do pretty decent against them, I think. Alright. Our standard style. Forgot, we want these guys first. We're gonna put them in that. Alright. I could just do a triplex, but I decide I want to manipulate this because I'm in the heat of the battle shortly going to need the extra manipulation of room, as they have a very wide front and I'm going to have to move accordingly. The general is going to be following directly behind 2 units of Soci Equites Extraordinari, followed up by 2 units of Equite. Alright, Alright, so heavy on the cav on the right flank.
Barbarians threaten everything that we as a people believe. Good order, honesty, justice, freedom, prosperity, and piety would be swept away in an instant by those fiends. That is why we fight them.
Okay, so in case you're wondering why I put all my cav on the right, one, this deal of forest over here bothers me. That's a wide open plain. I'm going to have a better capacity to do a frontal charge, which is what this shock cavalry is good for. Even against these units, most of which are just melee infantry with sword, not with spear, are going to be pretty easily hit by these guys. What I would love to do is take out those Oathsworn. Looks like they're going to follow up, unfortunately, but I still need to wait for them to get a certain distance. I'm going to go ahead and lock formation with these guys and these guys, because I'm going to want it.
Our hidden units have been discovered.
Use your charge. Right.
Our general is under attack.
We're gonna do that. We're gonna move these guys back. Soften the charge a bit, which is what we want. Good. That unit is routing. The general may actually be hit. Difficult. Alright. If I can get their general to rout, that would be awesome.
The men are wavering.
Well, that's a bad idea. Don't. I like my tactical advice. How do you rally troops? Stop wavering. Just stop. It's easy. Here, I'll show you. Oh, you're gonna get caught up, whatever. Okay, we got that figured out. We are going to lose those 2 units, unfortunately. Cav didn't do as good as I thought. I'm used to Attila, where they're OP.
Extraordinary! Orders understood.
Pull out.
Our men flee the field of battle.
New
This is
plan.
a shameful display.
For glory! General!
Yep, I wrecked that cav. Happens. New option. Need you to get with it. Same with you guys. Okay, that's pretty good. I'm guessing Genios is quite the capable general. Back away from these guys. Keep going. Grief, something wrong with my cat.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Of course. Okay. Let's get this figured out. Move you guys up. Move you guys over. Surprisingly difficult battle, I forgot. Sometimes that happens. Okay, so the strategy I had failed. I thought that my cavalry were going to be capable of doing far better ability against those guys than they actually did. Which I suppose that happens. Nope. Don't get involved in that fight. Power through it. Break them. That'll be a nice little closed-in box. That'll scare them out. You guys. Spearmen will do fine. You guys pull through. You guys attack. With the assistance of this. Alright. Yeah. Great general or no, you're dead. Yeah, that was not as good of a victory as I thought it was going to be. Now that we have that figured out, rest of you guys get some.
The enemy general is dead.
Okay, that should do it. Didn't even have to charge, really. Which I figured I wouldn't. Okay.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
That guy's like, I have 3 javelins stuck in my hip. I'm fine. I'm perfectly fine. I should not be able to move. He's got souvenirs. That's fine. Well, unfortunately, I need to mop these guys up. They might be enough of a threat or be able to interfere with my later battles, so gotta do it. Okay, well, that strategy was a mistake, unfortunately. That happens. took a hit. Everything else is pretty decent. I'm not too worried about Cav, really. That'll be fine. These guys have caught up. That's good. That was nice. Upcut.
Out to the plunder, lads!
Yep, standard.
It's better! May the gods dance with you today!
Well, like him. We got a fancy look. You know what?
Reform! Tribunus!
Ooh, you're lucky. But not that lucky. Alright. What do we have left? Nothing? I don't think so. I think pretty much everybody's done. Alright. Good enough. Enough of the enemy should be destroyed. Yeah, that not much is left, if anything. We killed the general, that's good. So Dragenios of the Nori will be incapable of doing anything more against me. Let's see if we can make them sue out and become a client state. That'd be neat. Shock Cav did okay. Equites did better. Surprisingly, the Soki Equites did not do well at all. But then that's what happens when you get them shoved in the middle. Lentulus got 198 kills, not bad. Of course, he was in the thick of the fight, which I need to work on his melee skill for. I need to make sure he's capable of putting up a fight and being in, make him more of an Alexander. I know Roman Cav doesn't really excel at that, but I should be able to make it work, I think. Part of the reason I'm being quiet during this part is so that if you want to skip ahead you can. You're not going to miss anything. They still are around, which is aggravating. So is my Cav, though. I'm not gonna chance it. Yeah, I'm gonna march back and defend. See if the Nori want a peace treaty.
Come, come. Let me hear
Yes,
your
they
talk. I warn you, I have no stomach for the meek
Okay,
or
no client
nice.
state. Non-aggression? No. Trade? No. And 1,000. I'm gonna keep the war going for them. I want to see what's gonna happen there. Partially because I think it might be useful to force them to bleed troops and get them as a client state, because they're in a really good knot. And I don't want to be up there yet. I know I could. That's not really my thing. And we're gonna take our spy, who's pretty decent. Check out where the enemy armies are. There's one. Alright. Well, can't really do much about that. Really. It's a lot of spear warriors. So surprisingly, Libo may actually be in a bad position. He may have to retreat if they force an attack this next turn. Can't say I'm going to be too upset, so we're going to do one more end turn, see what happens. This will be a slightly shorter episode than normal, which kind of is due to my fatigue level, and also because the next battle's probably going to be about 30 minutes long or more, especially if it's Medlan. And I want to allow enough time to do it and not have to worry about taking on massive losses and all that. Okay, so we found out that the Nori are surprisingly competent at warfare, and their vanilla units of swordsmen are actually pretty decent versus stuck-in cav. They used an envelopment tactic to get my cavalry surrounded round, and it's only through the fact that a few of my guys were able to wiggle out of their trap that I was able to save any units of them. Now that army is going to retrain, which is fine with me. I really couldn't care less. These guys are going to force me out of Medlan, which is fine.
Retreat! Journey
I want to link up anyway. And we may need to defend next time at Genua. We have, I think, a chance. We haven't really seen the Reti at war, but their general unit is so depleted. If I'm able to corner him and hit him with these javelin men, or even the Pelum from my main infantry line, I could easily win that, I think. These guys are going to be the hardest problem, but I'll just huddle up into Testudo and I'll be okay, I think. So, until that next time, most likely Thursday, I'm going to leave it here. It's a short, sweet episode. Got a battle, got a little bit of movement, started the war in the north. Next time, we will conquer in earnest. So, see you later.